Morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the MACDs, the moving averages and the day support, resistance and pivot levels. It is Saturday the 17th of October. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks. Bearish start to the morning here. Going to need to see Bitcoin move through the pivot at 11,361 to support a run at the first major resistance level sitting at 11,511. Going to need to see broad-based crypto rally for Bitcoin to break back through to 11,500 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a rebound, Bitcoin could visit 11,600 levels before any pullback should fall short of the second major resistance level at 11,696. Better to move back through the pivot level and into 11,500 levels would bring the first major support level sitting at 11,176 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of the second major support level sitting at 11,026. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a bearish cross this morning following yesterday's late pullback, supportive of this early morning fall. Looking at the EMA, we're seeing a possible bearish cross there at the 5300 as well, supportive of another slide on the day. So failure to move through the pivot level would bring sub 11,200 levels and the support levels into play. Moving across to Ethereum against the US dollar, it's also bearish start to the morning. We need to see Ethereum move through the 38.2% fib at 367 and the pivot level at 368.98 to bring the first major resistance level at 376.59 into play. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ethereum to break back through to 370 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to pin Ethereum back. In the event of breakout, could see Ethereum revisit 380s, should fall short of the second major resistance level at 387.6, however. Failure to move through the 38.2% fib and pivot level, bring the first major support level sitting at 357.97 into play. Should avoid sub 350s on the day. Second major support level at 350.36 should limit any downside. Looking at the MACDs, nothing conclusive there, suggestive of an imminent move. We've got a pinch, so we're expecting a move this morning. On the EMAs, it's bearish, however, so following the bearish crossover yesterday, we're seeing the 50 narrow on the 200 EMA, suggestive of another slide through the day. So failure to move through that 38.2% fib and that pivot level through to 375 levels would bring the support levels into play on the day. Moving across to Litecoin against the US dollar, also bearish start to the morning. Going to need to see Litecoin move through the pivot at 47.72 to bring the first major resistance level at 49.81 into play. Going to need to see broad-based crypto rally for Litecoin to break back through to 49 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, that first major resistance level should cap any upside. In the event of breakout, could see Litecoin revisit 51 levels before any pullback, should fall short of the second major resistance level, 51.98. Failure to move through the pivot brings the first major support level sitting at 45.55 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, should still well clear of the second major support level sitting at 43.46. Looking at the EMA, slight narrowing of the bullish histograms, but nothing suggestive of this early morning pullback. On the EMAs, however, bearish cross yesterday and a pullback of the 50 from the 100 and the 200, and the 100 is looking like it's about to cross through the 200 as well, which would be another bearish signal. So on the day, failure to move through that pivot level would bring that first major support level into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, tracking the broader market early on. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP move through the pivot at 0.2420 to support a run at the first major resistance level at 0.2462. Support from the broader market is going to be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from 0.2450 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to limit any upside. If there's a breakout, could see a return to 0.25 levels. Second major resistance level 0.2521 should limit any upside. Failure to move through the pivot, bring the first major support level today to 0.2360 into play. Barring another extended sell-off, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 0.23s. Second major support level at 0.2319 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a narrowing of the bullish histograms and a possible bearish cross formation starting there. So I need to keep an eye on the MACD. On the EMA, we're seeing the 50 pull back from the 100 and the 200, which is another bearish signal for Ripple's XRP on the day. So failure to move through the pivot level 0.2420 will bring support levels into play.